Hey guys, today I would love to share with you these beautiful Easter bunny patterns. You can use them as toys or as your Easter decorations. They're very easy and fast to make. Basically, we have to crochet a square and then I will show you how to transform the square into the rabbit or bunny. So they're not requiring any sewing, so you don't have to sew the legs or tails or ears. Everything will be done on top of the square. For this one, I'm using acrylic yarn, and you can make any size. For the one that I'm using, 2.5 millimeter crochet hook, and they are around the size of your palm. So if you make with bigger hook, you will have bigger bunnies, and smaller if you use like 1.5 or 2 millimeter crochet hook. And of course, use one size smaller than your yarn label recommends, so that you have not big holes and it looks tight. All we need is the eyes. You can make them with the yarn, or you can use already done safety eyes, and you can make whatever the nose if you want to. I feel that they are already cute like this. So I like very quick and easy projects. So we can start with the slip knot. Just make the slip knot and then chain 26. 1. Basically, you can chain any size of the square. The main thing, you must have a square. So if you chain 26, then you must have 26 rows. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and one more. So that's how long is the chain. And then I'm going just to chain 1 and insert my hook into the third chain. So 1, 2, 3, and make 1 single crochet. Then I will make 1 single crochet until the end of the chain. So basically you have to insert your hook, grab the yarn, you have 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2. Next chain, insert, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. And you have to go on until the end of the chain. If it's too fast, you can always make the speed of the YouTube video slower. If you click the 3 dots, you can change the speed of the video, and it's slower. So you just crochet until the end of this row, and then I show you how to finish and how to start the other one, and you will make until you have a square. So here is my last chain. I'm going to insert my hook and finish with 1 single crochet. Then I'm going to chain 1, and then chain 1 will substitute 1 single crochet. So I'm going to insert into the second stitch, 1, 2, and continue with 1 single crochet until the end of this row. So just continue, and every time when you start the row, you start with chain 1, and when you finish the row, you have to finish until your very last stitch. So your square will have even edges, and you just continue until the end of this row, and then I show you last time how to finish and start the row. So here is my last stitch, and we always have to have the same number of stitches in each row, so you can control that you don't miss the stitches. Then you are going to chain one, and again chain one counts as one single crochet. That's why we are going to crochet into the second stitch and continue until the end, and then you repeat until you have around 26 rows. So I have finished my main square, and now I'm going to finish the border stitch with the border stitch to make nice edge for the ears. I think they look prettier like that, and you can skip or also join me to make this stitch. So basically all you need is to chain one, and then here is where we have to go to the under both loops. We go with single crochet but the backward. So here, then I move to the next stitch, 2 loops and 1 single crochet. So here the next, I go under both, grab the yarn, 2 loops, and I make single crochet. Then I move to the next stitch, and it creates such a nice edge or the border stitch. It's the simplest. I think everyone knows this stitch. So basically you just go with single crochet but the other direction. So here is our single crochet, and then you just make them, and that's how it looks like. Just one last row after I have 26 rows. So just go all. You have to go under both loops. Sorry. So you must go under these two, you go and make 1 single crochet. So grab the yarn, 2 loops, and that's it. And we meet when I finish this row. So that's how our edge looks like now. Now you can chain one and cut the yarn. I'm trying to give as clear instructions as possible, but if you have still questions, you can ask in the comments below. So let's measure this thing. I never measured actually before, but this time I want to measure. So you have 12, and here you have, well, yeah, 13, almost a square. So even if it's 1 centimeter more, is okay. Right now we are going to make a triangle. So basically I'm going to sew here. So I put in a half and I find the middle, right, the center. So here I'm going to start sewing, and I will sew like this with a simple stitch, and then here the triangle, and then when we squeeze it goes to the ear part. You will see, it's very cute. So now I'm going to take the same yarn and start to stitch. So I already attached the yarn, and now I'm going to stitch just the line with the simple stitches like this. There is nothing difficult. You just go 1 row, following this row, like this line, you go and make straight line. It doesn't matter how you sew it, later will not be visible. So basically it's like this, then you pull the yarn and you see here the line like this, just a horizontal line. Right now I'm going to fold this part, so I know that I must make stitches like this because this is my center, and I'm going to make stitches on this one. I'm not sewing anything, I'm just going like there, like before. I go and I simply go until this center. This will be the ear. So that's it, and that's how it must look like. Not measuring anything, you can use your eye to make the stitches. Then I can fold it and know that I have to arrive to this end. So what I do is basically I must arrive here, right? I can fold a bit to understand the line that I must follow to arrive there. Not actually sewing anything except that I made a sort of triangle. So you see here we have a triangle. And right now all you need is to squeeze to pull the yarn. So you see, the stronger you squeeze, the clearer it will be the ears, and here is our bunny. So you start to see already the part. You must squeeze, pull more, more, and now you see the two ears and the mouth, the head, the face. You have to put the yarn or the hollow fiber to make it with better shape. So right now you can recognize this shape. You got the ears, and now we just put some hollow fiber for the face to have it all fulfilled, and then you can just continue to pull the yarn to give it a nice shape of a bunny. Super cute, with cute ears. Later we are going to hide this tail. It's like a magic with this pattern, because I don't think there is even a simpler bunny pattern than this. Really very fast. And now we are just going to slip stitch, or using the tapestry needle, you just close this hole. So since I already have the needle ready, I can just go and join the two ends. We're not joining here actually, because if you pull tightly, it will be just a small hole here, and actually later the ears cover and you cannot see anything. If you want, maybe you can even put some stitches there. So just join them. The two edges with any stitch you prefer. I'm just going to go like this and go under all loops. So just continue until here, until you arrive here. And then we fulfill here, and then we just add the eyes and the paws or hands and legs for your bunny. So our bunny is practically ready. We have to fulfill the bottom part and then just sew all around. So just make few stitches like that all around. Go. And go all around. And then we have to pull the yarn to close this hole as well. Don't worry about these two yarns, keep it because we will need them when we are going to attach the pom-pom for the tail, or you can even glue here the tail. So just pull the yarn as much as you can, hide here. And then just leave it. I didn't put too much fiber, but you can put as much as you want. So later we can put sort of ribbon here to make the neck more beautiful. And I will show you how to place the eyes and the thing. The safety eyes you can put already like from here if you want to, from this hole, or just use any eyes you want. I will use this type of eyes. Since I'm not giving it to the kids, I can even leave them without pins, safety pins behind, but you can use in case you use it as a toy. And I want to give them a bit more like rabbit style look, so I will use the yarn to make few stitches here and to squeeze a bit, you know. Then you must just make few stitches, and it already has a rabbit style face. So, and then we can place the eyes at these holes that we created, these 2 points of the face. So just pull a bit the yarn, and then you can cut. And right now where you have you can place the eyes at these spots that you created with the needle. Like that. Right now I'm going to show you how to make the legs or hands this style. They are very easy because they are the same, so you will make the same thing. I will make 2 here to make the paw of the rabbit, and you can place them where you want to. So you have to insert with your hook the yarn, then chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's even too much up. I want to go 1 row lower. So I just insert, then 1, 2, 3, pull a bit this yarn, then yarn over, and we are going to make 3 double crochet but not finish, like a cluster, into the same spot where you insert your chain. So I didn't finish this double crochet, yarn over, insert, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, you have 3 loops, yarn over, you have 4, pull through all 4, chain 1, and then here you just go 1 row up, grab the yarn, then you pull through all loops on the hook, then cut the yarn, and 1 paw is done. It's super easy. You can use any stitch, any method. Later you just have to use the hook to hide this yarn to weave the ends. Now you must go to the same size here and repeat it here. So I will make somewhere here the second one, and I will repeat all the same. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, then yarn over, go to the same place, grab the yarn, you have 3 loops, first pull through 2, keep the 2 loops, grab the yarn, pull through 2, keep 3 loops, to the same spot, pull through 2, now you have 4 loops, pull through all 4, chain 1, go 1 row up, pick up the stitch, then yarn, go through all, including the loop on the, and then just cut the yarn, you can even make the knot, to pull, and you have the 2 paws ready already. Later you can use the hook to hide like this inside the rabbit, like that, and you do with the other. So, and you can make the other a bit down, a bit wider, and that's it. Make the other 2. So now the last part, we have to attach the tail, and that's it. I'm going to just insert these 2 yarn and tie the knot to make the tail. You can also use hot glue, that is super easy, or I don't know, skip the tail if you want to. I made this pom-pom using 3 fingers. There are many tutorials on YouTube how to make the pom-pom, and that's it. Then you can just make 3 knots and then hide the tails or cut them to the size of the pom-pom yarn. So just tie them. Well, our bunnies are ready. I hope your bunny is also lovely and cute. I love them so much, so easy to make. I already made 3 of them and I'm waiting for Easter right now to put them into my Easter basket. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you still have some questions or suggestions, you can write in the comments below. And that's it for today. I hope to see you next time.